Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Metz, and we're talking today about how to survive the holidays. I like to have a lot of different snacks in my house because I never know what I'm going to be craving. But one of the things I like to have are a lot of different spices so that I can change the flavors of the foods that I'm common to eat. Things like chicken, fish, meat. I like to have a lot of different flavors for those to increase the variety. But the snacks are really the key for me because it's after the meal that I really end up getting into trouble. So I always keep some raw almonds, raw cashews in my house. I like to have a lot of fruit and fresh vegetables in my house just in case, so that when the craving arrives, instead of going for the chocolate, which should not be in my pantry, I end up going for something healthy. I like to keep the foods pretty accessible in my house, so I always have cut up carrots in my fridge. I always have apples in my fridge, but not necessarily cut up. But the more readily available things are to me when I'm hungry, the more likely I'm going to go for the healthy snacks rather than the stuff that's in the packages. But more importantly, if the stuff in the packages is in my house, that's the easiest thing to go for. So it's very important that the doorway to your home be the gatekeeper to keep those things out. Portion control when buying things in bulk is always a challenge. Some of these big box stores that sell things at a great discount make it really easy to get a lot of food into your house all of a sudden. And it makes controlling how much of those items that you eat very difficult. So I like to have smaller plates. I actually have smaller forks and knives and spoons in my home, which can look a little bit weird, but keeps me on my toes when it comes to portion control. There are a lot of different tricks to sort of reduce the amount of food that is visually apparent to us when we look in our pantry, especially when we buy these giant boxes of cereal and huge bags of rice that some of the big stores sell to us these days. There are ways of dividing those items into smaller amounts. One of the things I like to do with my trail mix is I get these little teeny Ziploc bags and I'll put trail mix in the little bags so that I don't have this huge thing of trail mix that I just keep reaching my hand into. I know once that one bag is finished that I haven't exceeded my caloric requirements for the day. Consuming liquid calories is one of the easiest ways to gain weight after bariatric surgery, but it's also a foible for a lot of people that are trying to lose weight and aren't getting full from their liquid calories. Soda pop, juices, ice cream, milkshakes, all of these are really ways of sabotaging our systems. They don't fill you up, and there's usually a very high concentrated sugar load that goes right to our liver and pancreas, causing a big insulin spike. So I recommend really sticking to water. There are a lot of different flavor options out there, Crystal Light, Mio, a lot of different additives that you can put in that are natural and healthy that keep the water interesting. But I stick to water.